how to shortlist universities in US is again like such a big question. People ask it all the time because there are so many 100 plus very good universities in US to choose from. So today I'm going to take a slightly different path, and I'm going to tell you how you can use LinkedIn to select some of the universities that you should apply to. So this is my LinkedIn hack for selecting universities in US. Let's get started. Do you want to apply to those universities in US which are most likely to give you funding? And do you want to apply to those universities which can get you easily hired in your dream companies, in your dream jobs? If your answer is yes to any of those questions, then today's video is extremely relevant for you. Now, we have been talking about shortlisting universities and finding out the best universities you can apply to a lot this year, right? We covered 10 high ROI universities. We talked about 52 best MS programs for Indians. We talked about 57 great techno management programs in US, which included MIS, MEM, finance, etc. But today I'm going to share a strategy or hack that you can use to further choose universities which are best personally according to your goals, right? So this is extremely customized for you. And for this, I'm going to use one of my favorite social media platforms or tools, which is LinkedIn. I use it extensively, and I'm excited to show what you can do with it for your master's applications. Okay, now before we begin, because I'm going to show you the demos for these, before that, I'm going to assume that we are talking about a mechanical engineering student who's applying to US and trying to decide between multiple universities. Okay, so let's start with the first one. So the first hack is, how do we shortlist universities where I can most easily find funding? And if you have gone through my funding masterclass, you know that by funding we talk about assistantships. Okay, so the idea here is I want to look at how many people have found some sort of assistantship at my target universities. So let's say I'm a mechanical engineering applicant and I'm trying to decide between Tufts University or Boston University. So how do we do this? So open your LinkedIn account, and in the search bar I'm going to type out mechanical engineering, because that's what I'm looking for. Okay, so you can type out your department thing in here. Now I'm going to go to all filters, because LinkedIn search is you can search for a lot of things. So first thing I'm going to do is, let's look at United States as location, because that's our target country. Then I'm going to select in school. I'm going to look at, let's say, Tufts University. Okay, great. Then I'm going to go to keywords, and in title I'm going to put as research assistant. Okay, and what does this help us is, it will help us find out people from Tufts University who have mechanical engineering in their profile, and in job title they have a research assistant as their position. Okay, so this will help us shortlist people who have gotten this assistantship at Tufts University. Now let's look at the search results. So I am seeing 72 results here. Okay, so this, and let's just do a quick check. So this is mechanical engineering candidate and research assistant. This person is research assistant at Tufts. This is Department of Mechanical Engineering, research assistant. Okay, so good. So the results look relevant to us. Just do this few pages down in the search bar as well to make sure that we do have relevant results only. Okay, so this is also looking fine. Student at Tufts University. Okay, so this may not be relevant, so that's okay. Right, so of course, as you go down on the list, you will find results start to taper down and not everything would be as relevant. But overall, let's look at the number 72 is the result number here. All right. Okay, what I'm going to do is, now let's compare it with Boston University, because that's what I'm comparing against. I want to find out which university is better for me if I'm looking for funding. All right, so we see around 147 results here in comparison, so almost double the number. This is again graduate research assistant, mechanical engineering at Boston University, research assistant. Okay, great. Let's keep checking. So mechanical engineering student, is this person also a research assistant? Let's find out. Okay, so she is a research assistant in this thing, which I believe is part of BU studies. Okay, right? So this looks relevant. So this tells us that almost double the number of people have found assistantship at BU. Now let's do a quick validation by, let me look at Georgia Institute. So GATEC, right? Georgia Tech. Let's see how many people for mechanical engineering have a research assistantship there, and here I see 724 results. So as you can see, it's almost 10 times the number of people who have found RA-ship at Tufts University. So this gives me a little more confidence that, like, finding assistantship would be much easier at Georgia Tech, then BU, and then Tufts. So if you're trying to compare between two universities and you care about where can I find assistantship most easily, I think you can use this advanced search thing on LinkedIn. By the way, here you can look for teaching assistantships also, graduate assistantships also. I have just shown the demo for research assistantship. So I hope this helped. And now let's look at the second kind of search we can do on LinkedIn, where I want to shortlist universities from where I can get a job into my dream companies. And this time I'm going to search for universities from where I can find my dream jobs or work in my dream companies. Okay, for this, now let's assume that I'm trying to find a job in companies like Apple, Google, or let's say Tesla, and I'm looking for AI or ML kind of jobs. Okay, and let's say I'm trying to decide between multiple universities. So let's see how we can do this. So in search, let me just put something like AI, because we are trying to find AI jobs. But of course, this will not give us good results. We want to go to all filters and then again select location as United States. And in current company, I want to add companies that I'm looking to work at. So let me add Apple, let's say Microsoft, and or Google and Tesla. Okay, just adding something, whatever you can put anything that you want or you are targeting at the moment. Okay, so these are my companies. I want to find people who are working at these companies and previously they have graduated from whatever your target school. So let's look at Georgia Tech, and in keywords I'm going to put the job role that most closely relates to what I'm looking for. So let me put ML engineer here, and let's just do a quick search. So I see 14 people. Okay, so I see 14 people who have graduated from Georgia Tech and they're currently working in AI ML role at one of my target companies. And I think looking quickly at the results, I think this looks okay. Let me verify that this is correct. So yes, this is a ML person at Google and they have graduated from Georgia Tech. So yes, the search results look okay. So Georgia Tech, only 14 results. Now let's compare to, let's see, like let's say I'm trying to decide between, again, let's do Tufts. Okay, Tufts University. Oops. So okay, so nobody from Tufts University is currently working at my previous company in one of these roles. Okay, so do remember that we are looking for a very specific role, ML engineer. That's why the choices are like, the options that are coming are so low in numbers. Of course, there would be people who have graduated from these universities and they're working at these companies, but we are looking specifically for ML engineer. Now let me look at another school. Let me look at University of, let's say, Florida. So something which is along the same tier or a lower tier university, because Georgia Tech, yes, I do expect. Okay, so I still see 2 people from University of Florida working in these companies. That gives me slightly more hope. And let me look at, I'm guessing that University of Washington, Seattle should have more people working in these companies because it's closer to the Bay Area. And yes, I'm correct. So there are 9 people from University of Washington working here. So not bad, right? So it's not as prestigious as Georgia Tech, but there are quite a number of people working from there. And let's do a quick search for San Jose State University. That will give us an idea whether all the hype about this school is worth it. Okay, so let's do a search result, and 5 results. Not bad, guys, not bad. And this is the reason why I think location matters. So even though San Jose is ranked probably lower than Tufts, I don't know, but yes, you do have decent number of people graduating from there and working at one of these companies. So this is why location is important, right? Okay, so I hope these hacks, these were helpful to you. Let me know in the comments how you like it, and do you want me to post more LinkedIn hacks, because I do use LinkedIn extensively a lot, and I've covered about it in our internship and job hunt masterclass as well. So yes, these were 2 of quick hacks that you can do to just decide between multiple universities in your list and help shortlist those universities which are most likely to give you what you're looking for. So yes, I would love to know your feedback this time. So please do leave a comment for us below. And what else do you want to see from us? By the way, if you're interested in internship and job hunt, then do check out our masterclass. It covers a lot of great tips and resources you can use to find internships and jobs in US. Okay, so that was it from my side. I had fun creating this video. Let me know how you like it, and I will see you guys next week with a fresh new video. Until then, take care. Bye bye.